Hey, hey people, hello, excited, okay. Alright, so, I want to do a live on the microcosmic meditation back on the Dynamo Join Me platform. Yep, I want to walk you through a lovely, beautiful meditation that I love, that I'm back on. Always love my free stuff. The power of the human body, and the microcosmic meditation is super powerful. Oh my god. By the way, I'm feeling good today. I've just got my 0 in back after a few weeks off it. Very powerful upgrade for me. Took 3. So that's good. It's got all the good stuff in it. All the good stuff to boost my serotonin and dopamine levels. I took 3, which is a lot, but hey, it's good for the energy. So yeah, the microcosmic meditation. I learned this last year in a Qigong book. And it's counterintuitive, the microcosmic meditation, to what you'd think when you're breathing. So like imagine circular breathing. Shit. We imagine it a certain way. So it's breaking up here. And it's counterintuitive. So to explain simply, with the microcosmic meditation, you, in a nice relaxed state, sitting down, I guess, in some kind of lotus position or whatever, like the guy behind me, or the human behind me. On the inhale, you imagine the air going in, down the front. Well, you imagine it going down the front of your body, not the back, because we're talking about the microcosmic orbit meditation. So that means that there's the front channel, which is called a conception channel, according to the Taoists, and then there's the back channel, the governor channel. So with the microcosmic orbit, we've got that circular motion. So when you breathe in, you imagine the energy. Fuck, it's breaking up in it. It always breaks up on these. When you breathe in, you imagine the energy going down the front, the conception channel, not the back, the front. And it goes down with the breath on the inhale down to the sexual reproductive organs and the perineum at the end of the breath, of the in breath. And then the out breath, you imagine it going up the perineum, down the back, the governing channel. Guess it's breaking up again. You imagine it going down the back on the out breath, up from the perineum, down the back past the spine, to the head, to the back of the head, to the front of the head, and to there. So on the inhale, you're back into breathing again. So that makes any sense. You go on the inhale, you breathe in, imagine this energy going down the front of your channel, down to the perineum, the reproductive organs, and then on the out breath, you imagine it going up. So it's a loop, the microcosmic orbit loop. And in that way, it gives you some really powerful benefits that I fucking love. It gives you so much energy. You're just messing about with energy, which is what life's about, your own chi. You're unblocking chi blockages within you when you practice this. I notice when I practice this for 2 minutes at a time, or just the longer, obviously, the more benefits. But I notice from even short paces of time doing this, that my brain gets like whoosh, back into balance and center very quickly on this one. It's very powerful. It makes you really present to the moment. And also, this one's really good for concentration, because I think there's a huge aspect of unhappiness is a lack of concentration and an inability to focus because of the wandering mind is in charge. Well, when you take back concentration with visualizations, meditations, reading books even is great for concentration. Once your concentration muscle in your brain gets activated, starts not activated, it starts developing through practices like the microcosmic meditation, like reading books, like the Root Zero, and fucking boost your dopamine to crazy levels. Once your concentration gets there, I feel like it's the key to happiness. Concentration, it's that concentration muscle. Even Vipassana talks about it. Part of the reason why Vipassana meditation that the Buddha said was the only way to reach enlightenment, whether you believe that or not. But one of the benefits of Vipassana is the main things is you've got to concentrate as you go through a whole body scan. So there's a lot. I think there's a huge thing with concentration and exercising that concentration muscle to very deep levels and your happiness. And it's breaking up again. And it's a wandering mind that causes depression. I mean, there's a lot of things with depression and the wrong mindset and wrong values, and you've just not had the right reference period. You've not been broken enough, whatever you want to call it. But one of them is the wandering mind's in control. So when we do these concentration meditations with a microcosmic orbit meditation, which is a concentration exercise, will boost the concentration muscles, so steady the mind, but also it really does move that chi energy around the body. When that chi's around, your brain gets balanced more, and then your whole body, as a consequence of your brain being balanced more, your whole body starts to get more balanced. It's like a yoga high. When you do yoga, you get back into sacred center. When you do the microcosmic order meditation, which the Taoists used to do a lot, you get back into center. In fact, I read in the book I learned the microcosmic meditation from that the Taoists used to, some of them used to practice the microcosmic meditation, breathing in, down the front, out and back, and on the out breath, going around the spine, going the loop. They used to do that all the time whilst they were walking, and that makes sense. So they were constantly in a state of doing this. I don't think we need to do that far. I mean, I'm hardcore, but we're not that hardcore. It's nice to set aside 2 minutes, 5 minutes of a day to do this and experience the benefits, which will more than likely make you encouraged to practice it more. But even if you only did 2 to 5 minutes, that's amazing. So that's cool. It's really powerful. I love it. So like I said, to repeat, you sit down, whatever, even you can do it in walking, the Taoists do, but on the in breath, without trying to change your breath too much, on the in breath, you imagine energy going down the front, the conception channel, so it goes down the chest, but the front side of the body to the perineum, sexual organs. Then an out breath, it goes up. This is counterintuitive because people think it's the other way around, so it's counterintuitive to what you think. In breath to the front channel, down to the perineum. Out breath, up. That's what's counterintuitive. On the in breath, you go down, and out breath, you go up. And people think it's the other way around, but it's not. So I'll just demo it, but I won't look anything special, but I will do it visually, and I've explained it already, and I'm just gonna, yeah, just do it for a couple of minutes and see how I feel. I know I always feel great after doing it. I've just done some outside in the sun. Of course, if you're doing this meditation outside or whilst exercising, walking, whatever is even better, more powerful. Outside the sun, sure, but it doesn't matter where you do these things, really. It's all good. It's all love in duality, isn't it? So there we go. All right, so there's gonna be no sound, just me in my mind using the concentration to imagine again on the in breath. On the in breath, I imagine the energy, the breath and the energy and the chi going down to my, it's all the same thing, energy, chi, breath, going down to the perineum, to the sacral reproduction of the front channel only. On the out breath, from the perineum up and around the back, to the spine, to the back of the head, until it gets to the end of the out breath here. Then you go back to the in breath and start again. You just keep looping your energy, looping the microcosmic orbit meditation. You're looping that energy with each in breath and out breath, which you're always taking. You can do that for 30 seconds, a minute, even 10 seconds, a couple of breaths of that. It's amazing. The more you do, obviously, the more centered, the more calm, the more. It's very cool, actually. I haven't even actually done it. I'm too excited here, getting carried away with myself. But the more you do this, the more you'll notice that your energy becomes more subtle and you can play around with it more. Your concentration increases. So now your visualizations, your meditations get easier. Your life gets more fun, more happiness, more concentration. But I mean, the levels of energy you can play around with and feel in your body. So, for example, say you can't feel at first the energy around your body. If you keep practicing it a little bit every day, and even the sporadic moments during the day, so quite a few times daily for 30 minutes, 30 seconds or whatever, you're going to notice that your breath, your energy will become from not, you can't feel it, to like more obvious where you can feel it. And the longer you do this practice, the more you can feel deeper depths of your energy, and your energy becomes more fun to play around with. And then it becomes serious fun, yeah? Once you can feel that energy, depending on how your mind, monkey mind is, and I'm not judging, and mine's bad, you won't feel it. But if you keep practicing this daily, and quite honestly, even if you don't, you just did it one off, you'll see the difference pretty much straight away from this thing. So there's all win, but there's infinite depths to what you can do and playing around with your energy. That's why I love it. You playing around your energy is so much fun because your body is fun. That's the demo behind us. Okay, so I'll shut up and do it. In breath, down to the front, and the end of the in breath, just where it gets the out breath, you want to be down at the base of the perineum, and then send it up. So send it up, not the semen, send your energy. It could be semen, whatever you want to call this energy, breath. Just focus on a breath and just imagining, and then what we imagine becomes reality. That's the truth too. Whatever you imagine becomes reality. There is no lies, because whatever the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. If you're messing and thinking about that energy, then it's really is circulating around your body. With the in-breath, you're sending it down and around the microcosmic orbit. By the way, it doesn't include your arms and your legs in this one. There's a macro version of it where you can use the arms and legs. You don't have to worry about that. You're doing it from the front of the torso, the upper torso, but minus the arms. You know, so I don't know. This isn't going to look fancy. This is just me doing it now. So I won't talk either. I'll concentrate and shut. So there we go. Could even close my eyes actually, so I don't get self-conscious as I'm doing it. So, and by the way, I'm not going to exaggerate the breaths. You can if you want to for you, and it doesn't matter about controlling the breath either. You do what you can. You're going to naturally want to control the breath, and that's okay. You just let go of your need to be perfect with the practice too. Speaking to me here, I'm so Even today I was doing it, I was like, fuck, I'm doing it wrong, I'm doing it wrong. And I was like, no, what do you mean you're doing it wrong, Harry? There is no wrong or right. My mind was wandering when I was trying to do it. I was like, it doesn't matter. There's so much judgment when we do meditations, isn't there? There's so much judgment. Like, oh, we're doing it wrong, practicing imperfectly, Harry. What the fuck? Doesn't matter, man. Just try your best. Okay. So I'm not going to exaggerate the in-breath and out-breath, but you can do it if you want to. For you. So I'm going to do it and sharp. I think, finally. Alright. Oh, okay. Could have gone longer, but that was cool. That feels so fun. It's one of those things I could do for a long time. One thing I didn't say with that, it's just breaking up. One thing I didn't say with that is you can make it more powerful to complete the circuit to microcosmic orbit. Make sure that the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. If not, the circuit gets you get benefits, but you just want to complete that microcosmic orbit loop. So on an inhale, down to the front, to the bottom, to the base, to the perineum, and up, and then with the tongue resting gently on the tip, the roof of the mouth, you're going to get more benefits from it. It feels very calming, and I can feel the energy inside me from practicing it for a few days now, quite a lot. So that's cool. My brain's more centered, more rebalanced, and I can feel like a wind of energy circulating through my body, which is the chi. Or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but it's real and I can feel it and I love playing around with it and it's really fun looping it. So I loop the energy, I can feel this energy go down. It's not like a point, it's like the whole going down the whole front and then up the back. I don't know how to describe it. Like an internal, I guess one way to describe it is like an internal wheel. It's really cool, and anyone can achieve this, by the way, when they, in this states probably the people can do it way more, get way feel way more and play around with it more deeper than me. But to get it, you just got to keep your body clean with physical health protocols and do all the stuff you do, the fasting, the free stuff, the paid stuff, and another one is just to practice it every day, and then you can start really playing around with that energy, and then it becomes fun. I remember with a Vipassana, wow, when you start, shit, it's breaking up again when you start with a Vipassana, when this concentration starts going, when you get that concentration muscle really strong, which Vipassana did in the 10-day course, my God, you're going to really find it easy to play around with energy, and energy is going to be inside you like you wouldn't believe. I remember the days at a time of Vipassana when I was doing 10 hours meditation at concentration on the whole body scan. That I was like at the end of the night after 10 hours of it, I became Superman. Sounds egotistical, but I could play around my energy. I literally my energy was like I could command my energy to go anywhere in my body at any second. Those references were so powerful. And I'm doing mini versions of that now because I'm practicing a lot every day to microcosmic meditation. But like I said, just do it 2 minutes, 5 minutes to start out with and see how you feel. It's really fucking cool. Life energy is good, so yeah, that was good. Enjoy that free therapy because it's fun and healthy and rebalancing and it takes you back to center. So thanks everyone for watching. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy yourself.